Nowadays, if you watch too much TV, you'll go crazy. And if you talk to too many people, you'll get angry. And while both of these feelings are legitimate and valid, I gotta figure out what to do with all of them. I was talking to a friend who escaped from a civil war, where being killed was a real possibility. You could die in your own home because you never know something could land on you. And contrast that to here in America, where it is so easy to stay at home and we can't even do that. On the other hand, is it actually easy to stay home? What about these workers labeled as essentials? All the black and brown people who we never considered as essentials before, but are now at the front lines to keep the society running. Because this society is just a machine. It's not an ecosystem or a living thing. We're back to binaries here in America. We're back to either ors. You're essential or you're not. You stay at home or you don't. Maybe this virus is making us see binaries first, so it can collapse that structure next. And that's where this protesting is messing with my head. Usually I'm all for protesting in the streets because I'm like, yeah, that's distinctly American, practicing our God-given rights. But is that going to land a protester in a hospital who then gives this virus to a nurse, who then suffers in agony for weeks because this protester, they wanted to exercise his civil rights to work more, to get a haircut, to go to their favorite bar? It's like this virus is reminding us of how connected we are, how collected we are, which almost feels anti-American because we're all about the individual, baby. We're all about the pioneer, the astronaut, the explorer, Sic Semper Tyrannis, I pledge allegiance, and all that. We're a system based on justice, but justice for who? We're a system based on work, but work for who? Oh, say, can you see? I don't want our rights to be violated, but more importantly, I just want us to live. And this pandemic has exposed our values, our cultural and moral values. And I mean our as Americans, but also as Asians, and also as Asian Americans. Because being Asian American in this country has always been, it's always been. Well, you know how it's always been. Or maybe I should just speak for myself. When I was growing up, I didn't want to be Korean. I didn't want its stupid culture, its values, its tightly bound etiquette, but then what's the alternative? Being American? Knowing I earn my money so I don't have to share it? Having a job, but God forbid, it'd be a janitorial job, a servant job, a job that unconsciously reminds us of our legacy of enslavement, our legacy of manifest destiny, our legacy that we are the biggest and the best, and that we got there by working hard and nothing else. Americans don't get sick after all, and if we do get sick, we take a licking and keep on ticking. In God we trust. Chin up, soldier. Impossible is nothing. Have it your way. I'm loving it. Think different. And I just keep thinking, does being American get in the way of being alive?